Self-determination theory was created by Edward Deci and Richard Ryan, and it explains extrinsic motivation along 4 levels, with increasing autonomy behind our motivations. And level 1 is external regulation or external pressure. Like, I do it because I have to. For example, I run because my job as a firefighter requires me to maintain a certain level of physical fitness. I'm not actually a firefighter. Level 2 is introjected regulation or internal pressure. I do it or I'll feel guilty. For example, I run so that I don't feel lazy. Level 3 is regulation through identification, and this is partially internalized. I do it because I value it. For example, I run because I value my cardiovascular health. And level 4 is integrated regulation. This is fully internalized, but still of extrinsic origin. I do it because it's who I am. I run because I'm a person who values athleticism, energy, and movement. It's still about identifying with being a certain way and not necessarily with the action itself. So extrinsic motivation is driven by an outcome or a reward, or to avoid pain, suffering, and discomfort. Intrinsic motivation, by contrast, is fueled by joy, curiosity, or fulfillment, and it carries with it the greatest expression of autonomy. Intrinsic motivation is about presence and flow. I find this, for example, in trail running, the joy and focus in navigating obstacles in real time. But I didn't find that motivation in running on flat, paved surfaces. And so, even with external motivators, like maintaining health, I find extra energy to run on the trail just because I enjoy it. Now, of course, extrinsic motivation has its place. Deadlines and harsh consequences for failure can motivate you to give you the urgency and importance to something that you might otherwise feel apathy towards. But extrinsic motivation will almost always carry with it stress, anxiety, burnout, or depression, especially the less internalized it is as you go to those lower levels of extrinsic motivation. So while extrinsic motivation helps you start, intrinsic motivation ensures that you finish. Because when that external pressure relaxes, so too does your will to get the thing done, if you are relying solely on extrinsic motivation. When you can find intrinsic motivation, you'll have potentially limitless energy from which to power your way through your obstacles, whether it's boredom or discomfort, or just a really long multi-year process that's standing between you and your desired outcome. Find that piece of your journey that feeds you, that intrinsic piece, and you can use that to help you move forward even when the extrinsic motivation wanes.